we go. Yep. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Dawn of a Dynasty, round 1 of the qualifiers. We're still in round 1. We should be wrapping up shortly. We've already scheduled a few round 2 matches, so that's hype. Yeah, today should be a good one. We have on our left in the red, the mad, the angry, the absolutely irate Tyro. If you don't know him, first off, why are you here? But secondly, Tyro is he's a SMS runner, but also the world record holder in Super Mario Eclipse, which is kind of lit. He's very dedicated to that game. He's done 240 shines. He's done any percent, all the categories there. Pretty cool fella, and he has a 119 in regular SMS, so that's pretty lit. Yeah, this is his first, I believe, official SMS like vanilla bingo tournament. He's done some Eclipse bingo, but it's apparently more in the works than vanilla bingo. So yeah, this will be his first match. Excited to see what he does here. He is quite fast, and he does some insane strats like IL stuff during any percent runs. So we'll see how that craziness translates to this one match here. And on our right, we have Ocarinist Drew. Kind of a sandbox guy. Sandbox any percent. He mostly runs Sunshine through that. He's like a 128 or 127 any percent. And he previously played in the Birth of a Bloodline tournaments. Got caught up in a tough group, and I think went 1 and 2, I believe. But I think he's a generally calm and experienced bingoer. So this will be another game, I think, where experience versus speed will come into play, and we'll have to look at how things progress based on the card and what players are comfortable with. But yeah. Let's get a raid check. I'll do the raid check. I think we're just going to wait a bit. Drew is currently AFK, it looks like, so we'll have to wait on him for a bit. Maybe he's setting things up. Oh, looks like he's here. All right, R. Gotta start the countdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go! All right, so we have Tyro versus Drew. Now look at this card here. Serena hidden, 9 pipes and collect shines. Unique bosses I see in top row. All work fairly well with each other, especially into Serena 4 hidden. Serena 100 coin shine also in row 2. Kind of a crazy Serena bundle up top there, leading into row 3, which would be M's, Bianco, SM, 2 hiddens, 1 level, which you can do in Serena as well. 100 coin shine in a boss episode is Serena 1/100, so if you don't know it, tough for you. And then looking at the bottom row, we have all cannon moles, 3 hiddens, 5 reds, 1 shine from each 5 NPCs. So I'd say hiddens and reds traditionally work well together. Pinna might be incentivized here because you have 5 links on row 4 and yellow button. So that would make sense there. NPCs, I guess you could kind of do a bit of Bianco 5 if you get your hidden in Bianco. Maybe you do Serena 1 anyways to get the 1 shine from each. Both players bonking on different objects within airstrip. Makes sense. Leading into Gelato hundreds and 5 Gelato shines or 16 Noki blues. And I think the middle row, interestingly, is a bit of a toss-up. I don't think either player knows Serena 1/100, so 100 coin in a boss episode might become a bit tricky. In terms of episode 8, it's pretty inefficient to go all the way to Serena 8. It would be hilarious, but it could happen, but I don't think it will. So you could consider Ooh, like Bianco episode 8 or Pinna if you're early into Pinna. And contest potentially 2 hiddens, 1 level, depending on who has taken it by then. If the Serena guy stays in Serena for too long, they will fall behind on progress, which would affect your ability to get Noki things or yellow buttons as a whole. 15 Ms is a fast goal as well, which incentivizes some Rico. The Serena person will probably have to give up Ms if that's the case. Bianco SM is pretty deep in Bianco, so presumably row 5 would like have a lead to it. Yeah. 16 Piano works well with pipes as well in row 1. 5 from 3 with Piana Serena. Row 1 I guess could do episode 8 in Piana. That's a possibility. Yeah, enough yapping about rows. Looking at the columns, we have 45 total, Serena 100 coin, 15 Ms, 10 yellow buttons, all 3 cannonball shines. 15 Ms is like fairly okay to get quickly. The issue is you have to unlock Rico. But that might be faster than a rush for one Serena Hidden Shine. I think it loses out to NPC Rush, but I don't know if you want to do NPC Rush. So 15 Ms might be the most like viable thing to rush, considering that neither player knows Serena 1/100s. And yeah, looking at Call 5 as well, we have Serena Hidden, 4 Noki Shines, Episode 8, 5 Links, 5 NPCs. This one seems a bit intriguing because you kind of have to... It's kind of making you want to do like a bit of a all-world tour sort of deal-ish, because your next column has 4 unique bosses, 1 from each, 16 Piana. So this one is like you go like very shallow into a world and then exit. And then I think the Call 5 person would be more incentivized to go into pipes than Call 1. So it just depends on where we end up. I see the 5 from 3, the Gelato hundreds, the 5 reds. That could go either way. We could see if Call 5 is what we end up doing, depending on if if we go Serena Hidden at the start, the player could either choose to establish rows or columns, because again, it is a corner goal. Either the person who gets Serena Hidden or the opponent. So we could definitely see something intriguing going on where someone tries to go for columns thinking they haven't, and then they end up doing rows, or vice versa. I think rows are probably more attractive for both sides, and then columns is like a bit of a weird one. I think in either case, Serena is very incentivized here. It just depends on how early do you go for it and how late do you leave it. I think sticking to Serena for too long definitely has some issues, but perhaps you're a bit greedy and want to extract as much value from it as you can. Yeah. 100 coin shine the boss episode honestly might happen in Noki if it's columns with 4 Noki shines. Noki 200s obviously. I don't expect Gelato. Actually, Gelato 100 coin is on here. Maybe Gelato 300s could also be interesting. Yeah, we'll see where that goes. 5 from 3 also ends up being quite a strong goal. In general, I think Call 3 has a few things that the players can like somewhat effectively get to, and then you kind of just need to like pivot into other areas in order to reaggress. And then same thing for row 3. 15 Ms is fast. And then if you're doing Serena up top in row 1, then 2 hiddens, 1 level is also pretty fast. If you don't know Serena 1/100s, it becomes quite a chore, I think, for row 1 to get back. You have to do Bianco SM episode 8, so you might just do a bunch of Biancos, but that might slow you down to other areas. So it all depends. If only there was a early Bianco 6 so we could skip Bianco 5, that would be handy. We'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off. Oh, you. Alright, looks like we're getting into the game. Let's go. Let's see where both players start. Alright. Tyro gonna unlock Bianco. Sounds about right. You do need the Plaza State after Shadow Mario appears in order to start doing Serena Whenevers. So there is that. You can technically rush Serena to Hidden by not even beating Shadow Mario, but just leaving like the cutscenes up. You have to watch it every time. I believe it's faster according to Pogo's rush goal list, so that would be crazy though, since it would set you really far behind. That is technically the fastest way to rush it. Also in chat we have Rasmus, Tober, Funky, Dex. What's up, chatters? All right, let's see where the players go from here. I would expect at least one person to definitely consider Serena at the very least. Tyro definitely having a lead right now because of the strats he goes for. Going for a regular Shadow Mario kill because he did slide on the goop a bit. So will Drew. Alright. Tyro now is heading... Oh, where's he going? Is he rushing Ems? Ooh, this is intriguing. He might be rushing down Ems. So in order to get a quick Ems, you probably have to enter either Piana or Bianco. Get the Ems that are available to you. And then go down to Rico. I don't mind a 15 Ems play here. It leads well into 45 totals in your base. It does lead well into a potential 65 totals down the line if you inevitably need it. And it does lead to 15 gelatos. So neither player starting Serena. Both players starting Bianco. Drew having to lead into Bianco while Tyro went out of his way to get the Delfino Ems real quick. Yeah, this is very... I was expecting at least one player to consider the Serena rush, but maybe neither of them are completely confident in their Serena Whenevers or their Serena like gameplay. So you don't want to rush it down. Tyro still going for the M's. This makes sense. Drew kind of not considering it. Riding the windmill. All good. Okay, so Tyro will have 6 M's out of this, and then there will be one easily accessible in Delfino. If he does Bianco too, I could see a potential for a unique boss steal down the line. This is also good for 5 from 3. And it gives you some hidden access. So I don't mind this play at all. This is kind of like a non-committal Serena idea, which, you know, I don't hate at all. I do think if you do Serena and you lose out to the top row, you probably do end up a bit disappointed in your ability to get out of there, because Serena is really all in like the top like half of this card. And I think if you do Serena too committedly, you only really have like an idea towards hiddens. And then from there, you have to either progress towards Link's yellow coins, gelato hundreds, which can end up being a bit tough. Again, Drew has the lead to Bianco 2 for now. However, remember, Tyro is like pretty dang fast. He has like a 9-minute any percent PB diff over Drew, so I wouldn't be surprised if Tyro catches up to Drew in a short amount of time here. I'm curious what Drew's next play is. I assume he's gonna stick around, or is he gonna go for a 4 uniques rush, which probably won't happen. He might just be setting up for 3 hiddens. Yeah, he's going back in, so that's probably what I expected. Hiddens, NPC access later on, Bianco SM, all good things to do, or all good things to gain further progress to, 5 from 3. I'm just really shocked that no one's going to Serena. I was fully expecting some sort of Serena play. Alright, Tyro now leaving. Is he gonna go to... No, he's going to activate Rico. So he will be the one to get the first click with Bianco 2 done. So Delfinos on this card as a whole, I think, are a bit less desirable. There's no really like shines from Worlds or Bianco shines as a whole. However, I think progress isn't bad to have because of pinna, like sneaky pinna value and Noki value. One from each, all 3 cannon moles, 4 Noki shines, 16 Noki blues. And Yoshi for easier Serena access, I think also could be huge depending on how much you value Pinna. Pinna could be your 5 from 3, potentially. Tyro having some issues here. All good. I don't think we'll see any contesting from these players, so that's good. They will be happy playing their own routes for now. But yeah, I think in general, Delfinos probably aren't what you want because the 5 from 3 idea and the way the goals are kind of set up is that you kind of want to go deeper into levels as opposed to getting Bianco per se. I think because of that, Tyro will have to consider giving up. Ooh, tough from Drew. Tyro will have to consider giving up stuff like Bianco Hidden, or sorry, Bianco Shadow Mario, 3 hiddens, 5 from 3, and general progress towards all these other things. Because he's rushing M's though, he will get the first click, and having the first click, especially for players that are a lot newer to Invasion, can be a big like mental boost slash mental nerf towards your opponent. Because now you feel like you're on a pressure plate, or sorry, you feel pressured or you're on a timer to do something. So we'll see how this ends up. Tyro efficiently getting some M's here. This will be his, assuming he gets the shine, which I don't see why he wouldn't, this will be his second unique boss. And I don't see a reason why Tyro would delay 15 M's if he's rushed it this hard. Alright, Drew getting a life. Nope, don't need that. No lives on the card. Yeah, so speaking for Tyro, the blues again will get you ahead to 45. It'll incentivize him probably to go for 15 gelato soon-ish after this. And it will also lead him towards 65 eventually. So it's not a terrible thing for his base and just general ideas. I do think blues are sort of okay on this card, depending on if 16 Noki blues gets left up by someone who doesn't do 5 gelato shines. Alright, so Drew probably... Oh. Okay. Drew unclicked that. That's good. I was like, he definitely does not have 3 hiddens. That was a bit scary. Alright, we're good though. Alright, Tyro will click 15 M's, which he does have because remember he has 8 in Rico, 4 in Bianco, 3 in Delfino. It all adds up. Drew is not going to actually have anything in his base for quite a while. Because he was going for a 3 hiddens idea, I believe, he has lost out to M's and therefore needs another way to, like, I guess make it towards there. I don't know how good he is at Gelato hundreds. That is a way to get in. The question becomes, what do you do in order to make your way across? Serena Hidden is available for you. You have to do Serena whenever's. 5 links is also up on the card. And he has done Bianco, so he can go back into Bianco, get a Bianco 4, get a link, and you can do a bit of a links tour. I don't think that's bad to get across real quickly. Okay, yeah, so Drew definitely looking at links now, which makes sense given what has transpired. He will have a pretty big advantage to hiddens. We'll have to see how much Tyro focuses that. If he instead goes for the 15 gelato idea, then Drew might have a way to get a sneaky invade into Tyro's side of the board. It'll all just come down to if Drew is able to get efficient Bianco hundreds, or sorry, gelato hundreds. because that's probably the best way through. Besides maybe reds, maybe we see 5 reds actually. So Tyro's going to do Rico 2. Okay, so he might also be looking at the Hidden's idea, or he just wants a quick shine, a little sneaky fast Rico shine, which, you know, levels progress is good to make his way towards Gelato. We'll see what he does. I do believe that Drew is only at 1 link for now. He's going to ignore birds. That makes sense. Blessed columns. Let's go. So yeah, I'm curious what Tyro does here, because I like this idea. Obviously, it is very risky, especially... So Tyro has told me during scrims against each other and me just generally helping out because he's new to bingo, that he's not that comfortable with blues. So the fact that he rushed down 15 Ms was kind of unexpected. So Drew here gonna go for links. This absolutely makes sense. He probably will have to end up doing a Link's World Tour, but that's not too bad because he already has 5 shines. So he can just do... So where's he gonna go? Is he gonna go to Rico? He's gonna unlock Rico, okay. So with Rico, what you can do here actually is you can do 5 links into 4 unique bosses. This might be what his plan is. And then make your way across and either advance through Gelato Hundreds or through... it probably would be Gelato Hundreds. Okay, interesting. So Tyro's gonna go for the 2 hiddens, 1 level play with 3 hiddens. So I do like this play quite a bit. I did not expect to see it in Rico. Again, I thought Serena would have been pretty good here to make that play in. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like what Tyro's cooking here. Now, I don't think Rico in particular adds too much because there's no like boss rematch or like just pure number of boss shines. It is unique bosses, so Rico 5 won't offer anything. What's it called? Enemies isn't on the card, and Rico Blues aren't really on the card, so it is kind of by itself, but I do like this idea. This will give him sneaky like 5 from 3 value, and I don't know if Drew will properly read that this is 2 from 1 in Rico. Yeah, I really like this idea from Tyro. He's kind of cooking here. The issue becomes, can Drew secure hiddens before Tyro is able to? And I don't think Drew has 2 hiddens. He will need a 3rd. So it just all depends on the race. Oh, Drew missing that link because he dry slid a bit. I think he ran into one of those bloopers there. Tyro, meanwhile, continuing his rampage through Rico. I will say, 5 from 3, Rico is definitely one of the fastest worlds to do it in, so if you're gonna do that, then Rico's a good one. Drew now. What's he doing? What does he need a coin for? Huh? I was confused. Alright, maybe he just hates those guys. Alright, so Drew at 3 links. He will get his 2nd unique boss here. Tyro already at 2 as well. Wiggler might become Drew's 4th. We'll see. Tyro now will have to deal with Rico 4 into 4R. Right. Let's see how Tyro's Rico 4 goes. Drew will be completely fine with this Rico 1 here. All chillin' like a villain. Oh, he can't move because of the tentacles. Yeah, this is why I don't like the tentacle strat. Tyro looking for a nice sneaky fast blue cycle. Movement looks just good so far. What a legend. Okay, he can spin jump dive off the red part. Nope, he's gonna get the slightly slower blue cycle. All good. He might have been too slow to make the fast part. Yeah, very well executed. Solid blue cycle. Now he just needs to click, or now he just needs to get Rico 4 reds. Sorry, not Tyro. Drew is thinking, what does he want to do here? He probably needs to head back to Bianco to get links at least. So I think the good thing for Drew is that because of his ability to get red coins from Bianco and Gelato, he won't be too terribly upset because of the inevitable 2 hiddens 1 level. Click. 3 hiddens might be something he was trying to get, but it shouldn't be the end of the world. This does leave 15 Gelato vulnerable if Drew wants to nab that. And blues are kind of on Drew's area at least. He has 16 Piana in his zone. He has 15 Gelato for the taking because of the hiddens play. He's not at that many blues, but Tyro also didn't get many blues, to be honest, outside of M, so they're actually not that far off from blue count. Oh, unfortunate death from Tyro. So the thing about Tyro is that his any percent movement is absolutely insane, but I don't think he's done any categories outside of any percent, so he might have a few issues with levels like these where he's trying to like more freestyle or try to do things that seem fast to him. Like that. I love what he's doing. This is some sick movement right here. So Drew will finish up Bianco 4. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4 shines from Bianco. He just needs to go back for Bianco 1 or Bianco 5, which, again, Bianco progress is not nothing. Shadow Mario is on here. And episode 8 in Bianco is not a bad option either. Ooh, wait, I'm thinking about this. Does Tyro ever greed for, like, episode 8 Rico? I feel like no. I feel like he leaves. Also, Drew currently had to 1 shine from each level, which I think is definitely not a small advantage to have. Alright, Drew now probably gonna make his way either towards Pinna. What? Oh, he already got that shine. Yeah. Drew gonna surrender whenever. So this would make sense. He is trying to do 4 uniques to get across. And you absolutely do need this, and then you can either go to Gelato or Pinna, and neither is a bad option. We're finally getting some Serena action. Let's go. Okay, Drew's struggling a bit with the Serena whenevers right now. I still don't... Yeah, this setup where you go all the way from the top, I don't like it. But, yeah. This will slow him down quite a bit. Yeah. So he's just going to go for reds instead, which I think is also a viable play to get across. Oh, maybe not. What's he doing? He's thinking? I don't like this. I think this is less of a good move here. I think you need either reds or bosses to get across, and I think even if you aren't able to effectively do Serena whenevers, you should at least try to go for reds. Because of that, I think Tyro's in a solid spot. He's probably going to secure 3 hiddens with Gelato. So he is still behind a Pinna for now. Drew only needs 1 more shine. Or, yeah. Piana. 16? To get across? Yeah, I think Drew's vacillating a lot on what he wants to do here. So this might end up being bad for him. It might be good for him in the long run, but he might lose to Pinna because of it, which, again, I don't think Pinna is that good, but it does have some value here. For sure. I don't think Tyro is thinking about Manta, most likely. Oh, so he's just going to do Bianca 3 hidden. Okay. I think Tyro kind of forgot about the sand hidden, but this isn't the end of the world. It kind of equalizes the Bianco disadvantage in terms of Shadow Mario. Oh wait, you do need Links and Piana. I forgot about that. Actually, this isn't bad. I was thinking that Pinna you can just get the final Links, but if you want to do all Links no Pinna, then this works too. Drew currently has 4 Links. This would be his last Link. He's going to exit area here. Now, Drew probably wants to get again, depending on what his priorities are, if he wants to get 15 blues or 16 blues in Piana, he will have to start getting them now. I guess he's just focusing down the Links for now. Alright, and there is the triple click for Tyro. So, again, I feel like these kind of triple clicks, first off, very well set up for Tyro. He didn't get into the idea of needing to do 15 Gelato Blues that quickly, and instead he focused on the idea of doing hiddens. Doing it in Bianco, I think, is also perfectly fine. Because again, the 5 from 3 idea is definitely strong here. Fruit ladies. NPCs? No, Serena! So he is now going to try to go for the bosses that Drew was unable to go for. Ooh, big bonk. Bit unfortunate. 4 uniques might be a bit tough. I think Drew should have been able to secure it, but he was unfortunately dissuaded because of his Serena whenever attempts. Yeah, he might win to Pinna, but I don't think Pinna has much value without the boss, is the problem. Alright, he's thinking. Okay, where is he going to head off to? Going back to Rico. Interesting. Is he able to do Rico 100s? No, he's just gonna do Rico 2? Huh? I'm confused here. What is the plan, Drew? Okay, I think he's a bit confused. He's just trying to think about the options available to him. He's going to need, again, he either needs reds or bosses to get across, and I think because he was unwilling to do Serena, and because Tyro already has access, he probably won't be able to get a, Okay, Drew, do you know paper kicks, though? Do you know paper kicks for Rico 100s? It might... I think it is possible without paper kicks, but I think it is quite slow with it. I think this is definitely the worst option that Drew could have gone for. This is going to slow him down a lot. Hundreds isn't really something that is prioritized unless you combo hundreds in Serena or hundreds in Gelato with the Wiggler and the 5 Gelato Shines. So Drew might be on full panic mode right now. His ability to get across this card is definitely not going too hot. Get the blue, Drew. The blue! It was right there! These boxes don't give coins. These guys do. Oh, I think Drew is very lost right now. There's a lot of coins that he kind of needs to get that I'm not sure he knows the route for. Ooh, this is tough. And he's kind of skipping blues, which, like, I understand, but also, like, blues could, like, these are just, like, very, very free blues. Rico has quite a few of them. Tyro now going to unlock Gelato, which absolutely makes sense. Your 4th boss will eventually be Pinna. If he knows the Bicho plant, I think is what Ramato calls it, which is where you get the Beach Shine with the Gelato plant unlocked, that would be pretty cool. I don't think he does. He might just do, like... Oh, Drew, come on. Come on, Drew. Oh, he's going for it. Okay, well... Alright, at least he unlocks it, which is fine. Oh, Drew is gonna have to like... No. Oh, this is really tough to see. Yeah, he's gonna fall there. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom, but enjoy the gameplay in the meantime. What's up, chat? I am back from my bathroom break. Is 70 enough before boss spawn? Yes, you only... Oh, is 70 enough? I need 71, usually. Has he spawned the boss yet? I wasn't here for that. Okay, he's getting some of these coins that are way out here. So 70 will be enough, because he can just go into the sewer for the rest of them. This is really, really tough for Drew. I think he just got really lost in the sauce. He wasn't able to do Serena, so he kind of panicked and then went over to secure Piana with links instead. But because of that, he's kind of lost the progress lead that he had. Because Tyro had to do an entire gelato unlock before that, but now he's perfectly fine. Drew will definitely have enough in the sewers here, which is good. Tyro making his way back to Serena, so he's going for the invade. He's going for the Serena hidden take, and I think that's pretty huge here. So again, Tyro already has 4 shines in Bianco and 6 shines in Rico, so he's already very, very looking like he'll take 5 from 3 here, especially with the slow progress that Drew is making. Serena is also very nice because again, it'll have pipes. It'll be 5 from 3. And I think Drew will be forced into reds and gelato hundreds, which is fine, but he will lose one of the better goals in his base, which is Serena hidden. Okay, where is Drew going now? He's gonna go for 16 Piano Blues. The thing, okay, Maybe he does deep Piana and then is looking for like NPCs in Piana. The thing is, Piana 6 would be such a deep commit, and I don't think you're able to win out. What's it called? I don't think you'll be able to win out 5 from 3 with Piana because of how long Drew took in Rico Hundreds. He has only one shine in both Gelato and what's it called? Gelato and he has 2 shines in Rico, I guess. So I guess he could catch up there. But the boss hundreds was really slow. He didn't know the route, and now Tyro can just make his way towards Serena 4 hidden. It'll be 5 shines in Serena. He's doing NPCs now, which I don't really get. You can kind of... Maybe he's doing 4 bananas. I don't know why he's doing NPCs now. Maybe he's like, oh, this is like faster. I think either goal being taken away is pretty good here, especially because I think those are the 2 better goals on Drew's base for at least the early mid-game. Piana 6 is like acceptable for an episode 8 shine NPCs, so at least he won't be that cooked in terms of that aspect, and he will have pipes, which I think is especially huge because again, Tyro has to do Serena, which is, you know, it's pretty good for Serena hidden into pipes, but it's not very good in terms of speed. It takes a while to get through Serena 4 and Serena 4 hidden with Serena Whenevers especially. Whereas Piana Drew can just enter and re-enter at his whim. The Piana play might be what he needs to get back in here, honestly, because, again, Drew just needs to figure out a way to secure a few column 3 things, and I think 9 pipes, taking away 9 pipes from Tyro, having a lead... Oh, that's unfortunate death from Drew. But I do think the pipes idea plus Piana blues plus NPCs is some manner of getting him back into this game. I don't think he should stick around all the way until 8, because I think building out your base that far is not necessary quite yet. You probably want to take a few things in row 3 and then potentially contest row 4, especially 15 Gelato blues, which is kind of up and available. Maybe 45 blues. Drew again getting burned. You have to be careful when you're doing that. This is really tough for Drew. I feel for him, man. I really do. Tyro, I don't know. Oh, he probably got the Noki 1 NPC. Or, sorry, the Serena 1 NPCs, right? Andy, could you confirm or deny that? I don't know if he did. Even if he didn't, he just needs 1 more Fruit Lady. Okay, so he's going back to Serena, but those aren't really good. Oh, no, never mind. You would need Coconut Lady, and you need the guy that's on fire in Delfino. Okay, be careful, Drew. There we go. Okay, so Drew going for the blues now. Again, I think this is an uncontested way forward. I don't think Tyro is going to particularly look for a way to, like, stop him from getting Piana blues. So that's good. Drew in the meantime... Sorry, Tyro in the meantime going to Piana 2. Or sorry, Pinna 2. Blech, my words. He doesn't... Does he need Yoshi? Actually doesn't really need Yoshi, so he's kind of left up pipes up for grabs, which, you know, I don't think Tyro necessarily knows what Drew's doing, so, you know, not a bad issue here. Very risky jump dive at jump rollout at dive rollout at the end, but Tyro's got that sauce. All right, so Drew is currently at 3 pipes, I believe. And will probably have to make his way. Oh, is he leaving? There's no way he leaves, right? Why would he leave? You need NPCs. What? Drew? Oh, I guess NPCs is gone. Does he even have 16 piano? Oh, the loss of NPCs actually is really tough. Tyro kind of. Yeah, I didn't realize how much of a problem taking NPCs would be, because now Tyro has kind of left up Serena hidden to like go do it. I don't think he knows that Drew is like unable to do Serena whenever right now. But because of that limitation, the NPC's take has been like very crippling. Actually, now that I look at this. What is Drew's plan now? How do you get a second base goal, or are you looking for a Gelato 100 coin plus 5 Gelato shines? You will have 2 goals in your call... What's it called? Call 4, so that's not too bad. Tyro getting the yellow button, which makes sense. I think if Drew had committed Gelato earlier, that could have been a potential... What's it called? Yellow button takeaway. So actually, I am liking a more of like a Wiggler, Hidden's idea here. I think that could have been interesting for sure. Or perhaps you do Serena Hidden into Gelato and go deeper in there. Tyro now gonna make his way towards the final red. Playing it safe. This is usually not like Tyro. Usually he just YOLOs it, but maybe the fact that he is ahead in his first ever official match is making him go a bit. Oh, that was almost scary. Nice shine grab from Tyro. Yeah, Tyro is insane. He's already at 17 shines. He's done quite a bit in a short period of time. I guess it's been 44 minutes, but still, like, this guy's been cooking. He's gone through some pretty fast worlds, which is kind of nice. Cannonballs? Yeah, Cannonballs is solid for sure. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. In row 2? What do you mean row 2? Oh, I mean, yeah, Tyro does need a second goal in column 2. That is correct. What can he get? He's doing a lot of... Oh, Tyro, please. Or, sorry, Drew, please. Okay. So if Drew does a 15 Gelato into hundreds idea, he could put some pressure on Tyro right now. Tyro kind of just stopped getting blues after the M's, which I kind of like. Blues are not that good on this card right now. As opposed to Omega Shine / general world progress. Or level progress, sorry. So I'm liking what he's seeing. Alright, Drew now going for some far out blues that aren't necessary in the 15 Gelato blues, but you know, if he doesn't know the route, he doesn't know the route. Kind of winging it. Yeah, you're only at 6 blues, brother. You have to get a lot more than that. At least he already got the links, so that's not the end of the world, but you might not know all the sand hidden shines in the beach. He probably has learned Gelato 200s based on what I'm seeing. Make sure to get the feet, the foot. Otherwise, he should be fine. Tyro, meanwhile, again, looking for... Is it Cannibals? Again? Did he do Pinna 2R already? Or maybe not. So, the thing is, Tyro probably needs to get Serena 4 hidden next, because if we see... us as the viewers are able to see that Drew will probably take away 15 Gelato blues pretty quickly here. Which, you know, again, Tyro's forte is not necessarily blues. His M's thing was good, though. But outside of that, I'm not sure how much he knows, like 15 in X routes. Oh, you missed a coin, Drew. You missed a coin. Drew, you missed a coin. It might be fine. I'm not sure. Might be fine. Might is the key word there. Is he gonna go back for it? Nah. Alright, so Tyro at 18, 19 shines and 20 blues. This guy's done so much. And because Drew was like stuck forever on Rico 1/100s, he kind of just lost a lot of his footing. Alright. Does Drew even have 16 Piano blues? He actually might not. He might have left a bit too early before he got all the blues he needed. I'm not sure though. Alright, Drew getting a few more blues, and then he needs a few more yellows. That bird up there might be needed, might not be. Drew might have missed out on one of the fish blues, not gonna lie. Alright, so this is gonna be a tight race. 15 gelato now on the table. Is Drew just gonna continue doing hundreds into gelato? I think this is very pivotal. If Drew is able to secure 15 gelato click, he might still be in this. But if Tyro is able to secure it instead, then we might... Oh, Drew, no! You have to ground pound that! No. This is really tough for him. He needs to get some water. That's for sure. That's for dang sure. Alright, Drew. Get some water, please. Drew? Drew? Water? Water? Please? Where are you going, Drew? Drew, you need water! Drew, please! This is real bad, folks. This is looking very, very not ideal. Drew is literally out of water. Please notice that you have literally no water. Oh, is Tyro going for yellows? No, I think he's looking for blues right now, because he doesn't know the route per se. Okay, there are a few coins under here. He should be approaching 18, but I don't think he'll be able to get the hundreds in time. That rope fall was extremely detrimental for him. Tyro has to figure out where the last remaining blues are, but after he does that, he should be fine. He's gonna have to get the links. Drew, you already got that Cataquack. Drew, you need to go back up. Drew, you need to go back up. Drew! No! Also, the red Cataquack's not gonna do that for you. Yep. Get the blue one, get the blue one. Nope. Gotta get the blue one. And this is really tough. This is... Oh, no. Oh. That is unfortunate. Drew, please. Okay. Apparently those guys work. You already got that blue. You already got that guy. How many? I don't know how many blues. Is Tyro also going for hundreds right now? This could be the saving grace. This could be the play that Drew needs. If Tyro doesn't click blues until he gets to 100 coins, then this could be what Drew exactly needs. Drew, you need to go back up though. Yeah, that island is not enough. You're gonna have to go back up all the way. Oh, maybe it is enough actually. Oh, wait, he might be saved. The red one, okay, the red one works. Oh, this is gonna be close. If Drew only gets one of these goals, I don't think it's enough. He needs to get both. This is going to be very, very tight. I don't know how many blues Drew has. This looks like casual way of doing this. Oh, this is very tight. Oh, how many blues has Tyro at? I don't even know. And Drew's not clicking it! He's delaying it! Oh no. Oh no! How long do you delay this for? How many blues do you have in Gelato? Drew, no, you can't do this. You gotta get the double click now. Your opponent could have gone to Gelato right now. It's in his, like, second area. Oh, is he going back for blues? He might be going back to finish out the blues. Or is he getting the hidden? What's he thinking? 5 Gelato, 5 from 3. It's not bad. You just need... Okay, he clicks it. Very good, very good. This is what he needed. This play right here gives him life. I don't know if it's enough to win, because Tyro has so many shines, but if you do remember, Drew has at least 3 pipes, so that's not the end of the world. He has a bit of entryway into blues as well, and he has a few things going for him in terms of Bianco progress. If there is a way to get back in here, this is the way. Tyro currently gunning for more blues. He might have not seen the click. If he has seen the click, this might be for 45, which is perfectly fine. These aren't as efficient blues to get, but yeah. So if Drew, Drew, be very careful. All right, so Drew has 4 shines in Gelato. This could be huge. If he's able to get, he needs one more. He has so many goals available to him in Call 4. He just needs to grab a few more. A few more things in the base. He's not confident to surrender whenever it's like, Drew, I think, like, the 5 from Gelato is fine. You just need to do surrender whenever. Like, to be honest, that kind of needs to be your thing. You're gonna need it for 1 from each. You don't have Yoshi access. Are you going to be able to do it, Drew? Tyro already at 35 blues. He only needs 10 more for the base. Drew, don't do that. I don't know why people do this strat. They can just literally jump on the curtains, but it's whatever. Going back to Piana. No? Serena? Pinna? He's gonna unlock Pinna. That's fine. What's that gonna do for you, though? You don't have access to Noki yet. You need an episode 8 and Serena hidden. So Tyro's just gonna finish on 45. I think that's fine. Oh, he went in. Yeah, he was too low. Classic. Yeah, he was a bit too low on the roof there. That's a classic. But yeah, Tyro can finish off 45. He might feel a bit... I feel like Tyro definitely felt like he was in the driver's seat, but with that double click, I think he feels a little bit worse about things. Right. So, Drew going to go back to Piana. I think this is one of the calls. The issue is you have to do Piana 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is so much to do. And he has, like, 2 things available to him, like, as soon as he wants them. In call 4, he just doesn't have the base to do it. If he had secured NPCs earlier by doing Bianco, or sorry, not Bianco, by doing Delfino, or maybe even Bianco. And again, Serena has 2 NPCs, so like Bianco 5, Serena 1 into like an NPC here or there, or Fruit Ladies. That would have been perfectly fine, but because it's this instead, he has to deal with a lot more wackier stuff. I think he already got that blue. Drew, you're gonna have to go. Okay. Oh no, it was over there. All right. Drew, your chomplet's getting away. Your chomplet is rapidly approaching proximity. Okay, we're good. Yeah. If only Drew was confident in his Serena whenever. Serena hidden is right there. It leads into the 1 shine from each idea. It leads into the pipes idea. It leads into reds. All of that is good. I just don't think he's confident in it. Is Tyro just gonna finish out 45 in Serena? That sounds fine. Unfortunately, there are boos here. Yes. You might want to finish this out, then get, yeah. Oh, this will be really tough if Tyro is able to take Serena hidden away as well. Drew will be really limited by his base if that ends up being the case. Again, very nice decision by Tyro to take NPCs instead of Serena hidden. I don't know if he's aware of Drew's limitation in that area, but Drew, where are you going? Drew. Huh? Pinna. Cannonballs? Are you gonna try to invade? Why would you do Pinna? Oh, I think Drew's really... Oh, Drew's lost it again. I don't think he's, like, particularly found a way forward. That base is looking at Nemec right now. Yeah, I don't think Pinna is where you need to go. You have stuff in your adjacent to base. This is not going to do it for you. You don't need one from each because you can't even click it yet. You just need to like buckle up and do Serena whenever's. I don't think getting to Yoshi is going to going all the way to Yoshi and then doing Serena. You're gonna have lost the game by then, I think. All right, so Tyro's gonna click that. His next play probably could be Noki. There's nothing in you can't do Noki and Tyro. You need something else in your call to. 65 blues might be it with 16 Nokis. That could be an interesting play if you're able to take that away from Drew. I actually wouldn't mind that. Oh, he's gonna leave. Okay, so he's not gonna go for that. It would be good for the one from each or the 16 Noki, I think would have been solid. And then if Drew leaves up Noki for too long, because again, Tyro is in a massive progress lead, then he can secure that. Oh, this is really tough. Like, I know it's only 7-4, but this feels like a 10-4. Like, Tyro can just do whatever he wants. Yeah, he's gonna go back to Serena. This is probably the right play. If Tyro secures pipes, he's gonna have even more access across, and then that might be GG. I think Drew just needed to commit to Piana there to get the pipes, to get the episode 8. Oh yeah, there's no blue there yet. To get the so everything I just mentioned, or he could have gone reds into reds and NPCs instead of doing the boss hundreds. But because he spent so much time on boss hundreds instead, I think he was just scared of doing Pachinko and Serena whenever's. The good thing for Tyro, or sorry, not the good thing for Drew, is that this Cannonball idea might work because Tyro left Noki. I actually think doing Noki wouldn't have been bad there, just sticking around. Instead, Cannonballs is gonna become in danger. Tyro going for the butt slide, like the Chad he is. Does he go for second butt slide? He can afford it. No, he's gonna go for a spin jump. All right. You know what? We'll take it. Yeah, he was preparing for the backup, but he didn't need the backup. Let's go, Chad Tyro. Drew now going to try to take away Cannonballs. All Tyro needs to do is to go back to Noki 1, which he might have time to do. If he's able to do an efficient Serena 4 hidden, he just needs to go back into Noki, secure Cannonballs, and then all of Drew's play of doing Pinna has been kind of invalidated, except for the fact that he won't have to do Serena whenevers. 5 from 3 is still up. I think Drew... Sorry, not Drew. Does Tyro have 5 from 3? He has... Definitely 5 in... sorry. He definitely has 5 in Pinna, because he has Yoshi unlocked, I believe. And he definitely has 5 in Rico, so this might be his 5th, with the Serena hidden. So this will be a triple click here, I believe. And from there, like, you can just do Noki. And Drew, again, doesn't have the base set up to defend 16 Noki blues. Even if he had 5 Gelato Shines right now, it wouldn't matter because he just doesn't have anything in the base. Alright. Drew now going to make his way to the last red. It's gonna come down to a Noki 1 race, which I think given how good Tyro has looked in his general movement and general ability to play Sunshine, I might favor him to. Drew has a bit of a lead in exiting the world, but Tyro is like really close to the Noki spawn because Serena is right there. It's what you do in any percent, right? You just go from Serena to Noki. I think Tyro has this if he decides to go to Noki. If he doesn't, I also understand that. Tyro, do you remember if you have 5 from 3? Because you definitely have 5 from 3. Okay, he's gonna go back to Noki. Unless Tyro messes his... Oh, okay, well, that's gonna help. If Tyro messes up this movement towards the 1 cycle, then I think he loses the race. Although I guess Drew could also mess up, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Drew's going for the side flip. Nope, Tyro's like that. Yeah, so unless the streams are heavily desynced, Tyro should win all Cannonball Shines. I don't think it would have mattered anyway, because again, Drew is so limited in his base, and this play kind of didn't really do much for him on other areas. Yeah, so this should appear to be close, but in the end, it didn't really matter for Tyro. He kind of can do whatever. He can do surrender hundreds. He can do 65 totals. He can do whatever, and it won't really change the outcome of this game. It is just a bit unfortunate because I think Drew wanted that goal. And he's been kind of working his way towards that. Is there... No, there's no delay. All right. Tyro, I think, has basically won this match. He can literally do whatever he wants to win it out. He has 5 from 3. He's not going to click it. Okay. I realize now that he wasn't able to click it. My bad, team. Piana. Okay, Piana Blues? Or 1 from each. Yeah, that actually makes more sense. So Drew now is unfortunately relegated to having to do 4 Noki Shines to get anything else. 1 from each will get taken by Tyro, and from there he can take Serena Hidden. That'll be 12, and then yep, do whatever. You can do Bianco Shadow Mario, and you probably win the game. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's just really unfortunate. 16 Noki Blues. You want to do that? You can probably do that. If you want to stick around in Piana for 16 Piana Blues, go for it. Yeah, I think in general, this card definitely required some ability to at least do surrender whenever it wants, because I think 4 bosses was a quick goal to get you across. And it is necessary for 1 shine each level before you get Yoshi. And I think Drew's unwillingness to do that would have been fine if he just thought, okay, I can do Piana Blues into reds or Piana Blues into pipes, and that would have been completely acceptable. But instead he went for boss hundreds, which he doesn't really know the route to. I think that sent really far behind into the pace of this game. How did Drew lose 5 NPCs? Yeah, so I think after he did boss hundreds, he then went to Piana to look for 16 Piana Blues plus NPCs. But Tyro just did, you know, Fruit Ladies, and then I think he got the 2 in Noki 1. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah. Alright, Tyro gonna go for Serena hundreds and 4. I don't know if he knows the route. This might take a while to end the game because I don't know how confident Tyro is in this part of the game. Yeah, there's no coins on the trade, Tyro. Yeah, this might take a bit. So Drew at least will be able to get a few goals. Don't enter the hotel yet. Yeah. There's yellows here. You want to enter the hotel with like 8 or 9, and then you want to enter the casino with 70 or 78? Something like that. I usually enter with 80 because of the route, but yeah, Tyro's just gonna make up his own route for Serena hundreds. Yep. Looks good. There are no coins back here. Yep. Tyro learning new things about the game literally right now, right before our eyes. Alright, so Drew after this can get 4 Noki, he can click 16 Piano Blues, and then he might be able to take 5 from 3, I'm not sure. I don't think his 5 from 3 progress is that great. He's not too late to exit area and do beach money, he yearns for the trees. Tober, please. Be reasonable. Alright. Drew, going to secure what's it called? 4 Noki Shines. Once he does Goldbird after this. Tyro learning new things about the game. He does kind of know his way around Gelato hundreds. Besides that, I don't know if he knows. Maybe he knows Delfino hundreds. I'm not sure. You're gonna need to do the thing, or you're gonna have to like use the attic. All right, so Drew has 4 Noki Shines. I believe he got Goldbird earlier. Gotta make his way to Gelato. Get, I mean, you can get 16. Drew, he could have just gotten 16 Noki Blues, it would have been fine, but I guess he's more confident getting a shine here. Technically, the Noki Blues could have gotten you towards 65. But I guess 5 from 3 is not bad either. Oh, you can do it that close? I thought if you get too close to the door, you bonk. Maybe it's fine if you press B while you're falling. I actually have to figure that out. Oh, nice. Wait, I need to figure out door clips. Because I bonk too many times when I get too close to the door, so I start from a bit further away. So, maybe that's something I'm missing. Alright, looks like Tyro has found the coin room. He just needs this, and then a few upstairs, a few in the attic, and then a few in the pool. Make sure... No, why would you... Tyro, why would you destroy your only way out? That box was there for... This is really funny. Tyro, that box was your friend! All good. Yeah, he's gonna have issues getting out now. Yeah, you just have to exit. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this game was really unfortunate for Drew. I think he kind of got lost in the sauce. Did a route in the hundreds that he didn't really know, which is fine, right? Tyro is doing strata hundreds now. The issue is he's doing this when it's like the literally last goal in the game, and like it's unlikely his opponent has even access to it. It's not as good when you're trying to hunt down a goal in the area next to your base. Okay. Drew going to make his way towards 5 in Gelato. I don't know what his 5 from 3 looks like. I believe he needs a few more in Bianco. He has 4 in Piana, so he would need 1 more in Piana as well. Oh, he presses L to open doors. Okay, maybe that's useful. Maybe that helps avoid bonks from being too close. That might be possible. Although I think if you're too close with ground pound, you bonk anyway, so. Alright. Going into Piana 5. Gonna secure the 5 in Piana. He has 5 in Gelato, then he needs 1 more in Bianco. Well, he might need 2 more. I actually kind of forgot what he did in Bianco. He might have only gone. No, he did Bianco 4 and the hidden. So yeah, Tyro has more than enough money going into the casino. It's not even gambling. This money isn't even RNG. So whoever said he needs to go gambling, yeah, he's not gambling. Yeah, after this click, it will be GG. I think an unexpected result. I think people were expecting Drew to not get quite this shut out by Tyro, who is a bit of a less experienced player. But I think Tyro found a way forward that was pretty effective, kind of worked his way through the board as someone who is confident in his movement and as someone who figured out the routing pretty well. There were some hiccups here or there, especially with the gelato stuff and now the Stern 100s, but overall, pretty solid performance from the Eclipse world record holder, and that will be GG. Hopefully we can get them in here for an interview. Yeah, GG. What's up, what's up?
Hello, I am
Hello.
here.
GG, Drew.
GG's.
GG, Tyro.
Hey,
GG Tyro.
Congrats
GG's,
on the win,
GG's.
Tyro. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so as a whole, what did you guys think? What are your initial thoughts?
I was in full-on panic mode the entire time, basically. So almost anything you're probably gonna ask me, like, oh, what were you thinking when you did this? I just wasn't. There was no thinking, there was just doing. Uh thinking
Gotcha.
didn't start until near the very, very, very end.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like I was not tournament ready for Invasion, really. But what are you gonna do?
Mhm.
It's a whole different
Yeah,
beast than regular Lockout.
Yeah.
for sure. I've been practicing like a whole bunch the past week, like trying to get used to the bingo and the format. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it shows you played well.
thank you.
You cut off my options and all that. Like, good shit. GG's.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Tyro. So, what was your thought behind the 15 M's rush? Why did you think that was good?
Mainly because column 5 looked like it was really rough to get out of.
It was.
Okay.
Mainly for due to the 4 Noki shines, 1 episode 8 shines, and then it's like coming from my side, I can still kind of contest like Serena 1 hidden and the
Mhm.
links or the NPCs, depending on like what I go do. It just seems like it's hard for you to do all 3 of those without
Mhm.
me getting one of them with how my route would go. But
Yeah. Okay.
I was still like pretty spooked because trying to get things like 2 hidden in 1 level and like the 5 reds to get across the middle
Yeah.
um seemed like it was kind of tough. Same thing with like the 1 shine in each level.
It definitely is spooky when you have a goal, but you can't click it yet because it's invasion, right? So you have to get 3 hidden first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I kept clicking the 3 hiddens. I I had to uninstall Bingo Sync Plus in the middle of the match because it was preventing me from using the counters. Like
Oh,
every
that's
time I
tough.
tried to click the counter, it kept clicking the goal. So yeah, I'm sorry
Gotcha.
about that.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah, you're good.
rough.
You're good. Yeah, I think Drew kind of had the issue of Serena whatever wasn't working out for him, so he was dissuaded from doing Serena hidden as his
Yeah.
next base
Yeah,
goal.
so that left me
That'll
left me like 5 link pairs and 5 NPC blues basically
Mhm.
to like start building, and like you got 5 NPC
Yeah.
blues, so
yeah.
yeah, it
Yeah,
was
that was
rough.
unfortunate there. Um, yeah, Tyro, I'm kind of shocked. I think you routed this pretty well after the 15 M's. This is
Thank
definitely one of the
you.
best games I've seen you play. Yeah. So like your routing, I thought after 15 M's you might consider 15 gelato for the 45 into the 65, but instead you went for hiddens and 2 hiddens Rico. So tell us about your thought process. Why did you go for Rico hiddens there?
Why did I go for Rico Hidden? It just immediately seemed like the next fastest level to get 2 hiddens in with Rico 2 hidden and then Rico 4. And then
Mhm.
it also gets me progress to the 4 unique boss shrines.
Yeah, yeah.
So that having the blooper boss, with me already having PD, it's like I could do Serena whenever to get Manta. And
Mhm.
then also like split push progress towards Serena 1 hidden and then the 5 NPC blues because I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
the 2 Nokis. And then yeah, that was
Gotcha,
kind of
gotcha.
like the main thing. That and then
Gotcha.
I needed the like 3 hiddens immediately. So it's like the Pianta hidden takes forever. The Serena hidden, it's kind of there, but like
You need to
it's
do whatever's
close.
in
But I
Manta
would
first,
rather but I need the
right?
2
Yeah.
secrets or 2 hiddens in 1 level. So it's like I can't do that in I don't really want to do that in Serena because of Serena whenever.
Mhm.
Pinna's takes a little while. Pianta's takes a little while. Gelato's banned, so it's like I don't want to go to Bianco 6. So it's
Yeah.
like that seemed like my only immediate option while trying to contest 2 from 1 and 3 hidden
No,
shines.
it was definitely a good option. I saw the line, but I was like, no, surely Tyro was like thinking, all right, blues and the blues would be good here. But no, the hidden
Mhm.
play was really nice, especially since it combos with the reds, like you said,
Yeah.
and the uniques. Which again, had Drew been more confident or willing to do this random whenever, he probably could have won unique bosses and it slowed you down a lot. But
Yeah.
because of those issues, I think it kind of ended up being a bit unfortunate after that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wanted to ask Drew, I assume your links were in Pinna. Did you made it there and then got the links there in Pinna Park, right?
No, I actually did the 5 links that are like available before Pinna, basically.
Yeah.
I did like
Dang,
So
one.
we
I
did
did
a
like a world tour.
world tour. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we did Piana, Gelato, Delfino, Bianco, Rico, Link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think
That's why
works
like
out. Yeah,
yeah,
I
it
think it
kind of
works
did work
for
out.
it works out for the one from each idea, but again, I think the issue becomes the boss and the further invades. Yeah.
Yeah, when I
I
saw you take
wonder.
that, I'm like, oh shoot, am I just gonna lose everything in Pinna now? Because it's like, it'll still take you a minute to get like 5 gelato shines, or I was mainly scared of like the 4 unique bosses. If you did that in Pinna and then you just like do Serena whenever to get to Manta, I'm like, I might just not be able to get any of these. But
Mhm.
Yeah, no, this was a Serena whenever card, and I just am not consistent enough at Serena whenever to be going for it. I gave it like
yeah.
Gotcha.
3 attempts, and then I just moved on. So
Oh
Mm,
man, that's
gotcha.
brutal. Yeah, I hit like all of mine first try, which was kind of nuts. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. No, your movement as a whole was pretty good, Tyro.
Thanks.
And yeah, I think Drew, you definitely seemed lost. The Rico hundreds was a bit tough.
yeah,
Um, I do hope this is a good learning experience though, because obviously getting invaded and losing all of your access is a rough experience. But hopefully you'll come back stronger in your second match.
I have another. That's not single limb.
No, it's double then.
Oh, we
Okay,
got a double elimination bracket.
Let's
nice.
go.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
more time
Yeah,
to
I mean, I
prep.
definitely have some work to do. It
Mhm.
seems like Serena whenever is even more important. I think Larvey was saying it earlier, but it's like I can't skate by without that for sure. And I
Gotcha,
think I
gotcha.
just need more invasion games under my belt. Like I think I'm spending too
Yeah.
much time thinking about the game state, and just then gameplay suffers and everything suffers. So
Mhm. Gotcha. Yeah. But yeah, GG's. This was a good game, I think. I think there was a lot to look forward to. And let me look at the updated bracket and then I guess we can get some final comments. Uh should be challenge. So I think Tyro will move on to play Rasmus. That'll be a crazy one. And then Drew will drop down to so the loser of 1. It's not on the bracket for some reason. I'll have to find out where that is, but let me refresh this. No? Okay. Oh, Drew's already here. All right, so Drew will play the loser of match 20, which is Libre Darkman. All right.
Alrighty.
So, any final thoughts?
No, just can't wait to watch this back and see what needs to. I mean, there's so much I need to work on. So
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Tyro, what about you?
I need to learn how to do Serena 100. That was so bad.
Wait, what episode did you do it in?
I did it
You
in
did.
episode 3. Oh wait,
Okay.
episode
did it in
4.
four.
I did
You
in
did in
4
four.
because I had the casino.
I was like,
No,
please
no,
don't tell me he's going Serena 100.
Bro, I was watching Tyro. I was watching you do that. I was like, I could literally see in real time you learning new things about Serena. Like, oh, there's a yellow here. Nope, never mind. Moving on. Oh, there's 2 yellows under the hut.
Well, I mean, I
That's
feel
cool.
like because part of it is also like Eclipse coins are different. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I don't know if this is here in vanilla SMS or not. So I'm gonna go
yeah.
check because there's like a line of 6 here. Okay, that's not here. I'm gonna go check over here. That's not here. Are these
Gotcha,
coins
gotcha.
under the hut still here? These are
No, they
here.
are here. Yeah. All right. But yeah, I think that's the game. Andy, can we raid SM27? That sound good? All right. Thank you, Orlando Andy. Oh, I forgot. Freaking SM27 has raids disabled.
Weird.
Now we're gonna have to find a different raid target. Well, I mean, there is Exotic Chaotic playing SpongeBob movie game. Flubler playing Sonic Adventure 2. He's sometimes play Sunshine.
I'm seeing. Are we an average Trey fan? Seems like he's on.
He's on? All right, we can raid
Yeah,
Trey.
he's
Oh dang,
just
Trey's on?
playing some random game, but
Yakuza Like a Dragon. All right. Yeah, I'm down to raid him. All right. Gotta go back to Sunshine Community Chat. I'm gonna raid average Trey. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Tomorrow, I believe, will be another match. Before we actually set off the raid, let me check who is up tomorrow. We will have 8 p.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. We have Fizz versus Timmy. So that should be a good one. Fizz is a pretty good and fast player, and Timmy has been making waves after Birth of a Bloodline. Yeah, and then I don't think we have many. Oh, then we have a match on Friday, which is Cinder versus Plant Fan. And Darkman versus Libre will be this Friday as well. So that should be
I'm
cool.
excited for that one.
Yeah, should be good.
Let's go Darkman. Let's go Dark.
Thursday at 10 p.m. There's so many matches, bro. I missed these. Which one is it? Is it Braden versus Mason? All right, let's go. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a nice day. Say hi to Trey for us.
You too.
Peace.
Thanks for the games again.
yeah, GG.